Welcome one and all. This is Vrishali and you are watching Power Electronics and Application series. So we are in the fourth unit of Power Electronics, which is study of inverters, and in this video we are going to learn about the three-phase voltage source inverter with the 120-degree mode. So in our last video we have seen what is the three-phase inverter, the voltage control of the three-phase inverters, and the 180-degree mode of three-phase inverter with the resistive load. So let us revise. This is a block diagram of three-phase inverter which consists of 6 switches S1 to S6 and 6 feedback diodes D1 to D6, which are shown over here. At the input side, if we see, the DC supply voltage is given EDC, and at the load side three-phase load is connected. It may be of a star connection or delta connection. So the switches are opened and closed periodically with the rate which determines the output frequency of the inverter. So we have seen there are two possible schemes of getting the devices. The first one, that is a 180-degree mode, which we have studied in our last video. So in this video we are going to see this, the second mode, 120-degree. So in this case each switch conducts for 120-degree, and at any instant of a time only two switches remains on. So if you remember the previous mode 180-degree, in which each switch conduct for 180-degree, and in that case 3 switches remain on at a same time. So the gate pulse indicates the conduction period of each switch, and in this 120-degree mode the 6 commutations per cycles are required. One period of an inverter operation has been divided into 6 intervals, 1 to 6, and the firing sequence of 6 switches is shown in the tabular form, which is in the next slide. Like a 180-degree mode, 120-degree mode inverter also requires 6 steps, each of 60-degree duration, for completing one cycle of the output AC voltage. So this is a tabular representation of a operational mode of 120-degree mode in case of three-phase inverter for R load. The first column indicates the interval 1 to 6, whereas the second column indicates the conducting devices at the particular interval. The third column is for incoming devices, whereas the fourth column for outgoing devices. If we consider the first interval, in which the conducting devices are S6 and S1, so the incoming device will be the new one, S1, and the outgoing device will be the last, that is S5. If we consider the second case, then you will get a clear idea. In this second interval, the devices conducting are S1 and S2. Now if you see here, the incoming device is this new one, S2, and the outgoing device is S6, which is written over here as the S6 was conducting in the first interval. Now for the second interval it is the outgoing device, and the new device, that is the incoming device, will be S2. Similarly for interval 3, 4, 5, 6, the all operating mode of this 120-degree are represented in this table. This is the waveform of 120-degree conduction for the three-phase inverter with the resistive load. So these are a line voltages EAN, EBN and ECN, whereas these are the phase voltages EAB, BC and CA. These waveforms indicate the IG1 to IG6 gating signals. The base drives of two switches in the same half bridge have an inherent deadband of 60 degree. So due to the presence of this inherent deadband, the cross conduction will not happen in 120-degree mode. The conduction period for each switch is 120 degree, and the phase shift between the triggering of every two adjacent switches is 60 degree. The line voltages EAB, BC and CA are 6-step waves with the step heights EDC by 2 and EDC. These three line voltages are mutually phase shifted by 120 degree with each other. About the phase voltages EAN, BN and CN, which are Gaussian square waves with the peak values of EDC by 2. They are also mutually phase shifted by 120 degree with each other. In 120 degree mode, also the line voltage EAB leads the phase voltage EAN by 30 degree. So in this case, two switches conduct at a time, one from the upper group and one from the lower group. In case of 180 degree mode, three switches were conducting at a time, two from upper group and one from lower group, or two from the lower group and one from the upper group. So in this case, only two switches conducts, as we have seen in the tabular representation, one from upper, one from lower. So there are three modes of operation in a 1/2 cycle. The first mode is 0 to pi by 3, the second mode is pi by 3 to 2 pi by 3, and the third mode is 2 pi by 3 to 3 pi by 3. For all three modes, we will see the phase to neutral voltage and the current expressions in detail. So let's have a look. For the first mode, that is the first interval 0 to pi by 3, the switches S1 and S6 conducts. So in this first mode, we have seen in our tabular representation that the incoming switch is S1, that is the device is 1, and the outgoing device is S5. So what will happen here? The phase to neutral voltage, that is the EAN and EBN, will have a certain value, whereas this is open circuit, so ECN will be 0. So EAN, as it is a positive polarity, so EAN will be EDC by 2, EBN will be minus EDC by 2, and ECN will be 0. In case of second interval, that is a pi by 3 to 2 pi by 3, the S2 will be the incoming device and S6 will be the outgoing device. So at this time, S1 and S2 conduct. So in this case, we can see the B is open circuited, so EBN, this voltage will be 0, this will be positive, and this will be negative. So expressions for phase to neutral voltages are given by EAN is equal to EDC by 2, EBN is equal to 0, and ECN will be negative minus EDC by 2. And in the third or last mode, which is 2 pi by 3 to 3 pi by 3, that is pi, the S2 and S3 will be conducting. So S1 will be the outgoing and S3 will be the incoming device in this case. So again, A is open circuited here, so AN will be 0, BN will be positive, and CN will be negative. The expressions for EAN, BN and CN are shown over here. So this is all about the three modes of operation in case of three-phase inverter with the resistive load, and the mode second, that is a 120 degree mode. Now we will see the line to neutral voltages can be expressed in Fourier series also. So this is the expression for EAN, and for BN and CN only the difference is the phase shift. These are phase shifted 120 degree with each other. So this is all about the 120 degree mode in case of three-phase inverter with the resistive load. Now you have one task. You have to do a comparative study of 180 degree mode and 120 degree mode of a three-phase inverter with the resistive load, and you have to write down what are the differences and what are the similarities in both modes. In case of switches, in case of conduction table, in case of expressions for line voltages, phase voltages, both waveforms, and the operational modes. So this is all about the three-phase inverter with the resistive load. In our next video, we are going to see how the voltage control is achieved using PWM in case of these three-phase inverter. So stay tuned till then. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe, and happy e-learning.